Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing today? In this video, we're going to be touching base on something that I was actually meaning to talk about a little bit earlier, but there have been so many videos, so much content I've had to make covering the situation that is Niantic and Pokemon Go. It has just been an absolute whirlwind. The dam not only has leaked, it has broke, okay? Everything has flooded. It's absolutely ridiculous. Everything's gone tits up, for God's sakes. But before we go underway, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a second to say thank you. Thank you to everybody here that has been watching my content, that has been spreading the message, supporting the message, and giving me the chance to be heard out. That really truly means so much to me, guys. It goes beyond description. Thank you guys. Like, I don't have a big platform, but I have a big enough platform where you guys give me the chance to be heard out, to speak to you guys. And that means a lot to me, and I want to be able to use the growth as a way to give back to you guys and to be a voice for the voiceless, if you will, okay? I'm not CM Punk, but I can still be the voice of the voiceless if you guys want me to. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with that long-ass intro out of the way, I apologize for that, by the way, let's get underway with the topic at hand. Pokemon Go fans slam Niantic for buggy Campfire rollout. Now, the bugginess is completely on brand for Niantic. However, let's discuss Campfire, one of the newest things to come from Niantic. Pokemon Go players are not happy with Niantic's surprise rollout of Campfire, as many have claimed the app has some frustrating problems. Oh, here we go. It seems that Pokemon Go's developer Niantic has given players yet another surprise following the announcement that remote raid passes were getting severely nerfed. And we have covered that endlessly throughout every single video, basically, so far in this recent saga. This disaster piece just keeps writing these chapters out for us to cover. It's crazy, guys. On April 5th, 2023, the day before the developer implemented the remote raid pass changes, Niantic also quietly rolled out its long-awaited Campfire app to the general public. Unfortunately, the surprise rollout has not gone over well with some members of the player base, as many have encountered issues with the app, ranging from bugs to not loading altogether. Oh my god. It doesn't surprise me, but holy shit, Niantic. Just how many L's are you going to be taking just from this year alone? Pokemon Go fans have taken to social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit to share their early experiences with the app, which have not been entirely smooth, and we have ourselves an example of that coming from Darkness265. Niantic just completely losing the plot here. Yeah, you can say that again. I have had Campfire for quite a while now, got logged out of the app out of nowhere. Oh, and also bring back remote raids. And as we see right here, we have some imagery showcasing exactly that. Sorry, something went wrong. Please try again. It's like, what in the hell, man? Oh, but it gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. And I say that totally non-sarcastically. I mean, you know, I'm not a sarcastic guy. Anyways, Sanderson here saying, Niantic, I know what will make players happy and forget hashtag #HeroesNiantic2. Put Campfire on the screen without any explanation. Make it take 5 minutes to load. Oh my god. Make the loading ring black so it's invisible on rainy backgrounds and totally freeze any other interaction until it loads. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, jeez. Talk about going tits up, Niantic. This is bad. Multiple fans on Twitter have experienced issues with Campfire, like the app randomly logging them out during use or experiencing incredibly long load times. Like, 5 minutes just for something to load? Like, what the hell? Like, I could maybe understand, like, up to, like, maybe 60 seconds, like, it, you know, takes a little bit of time to load, but 5 minutes, man, that is... No, absolutely not. Trainers on the Sylph Road subreddit have also shared problems with the app after one trainer voiced concerns about non-local people flooding group opportunities. I live in Hawaii and I've tried joining the local groups. Every single group I have joined, regardless of size, is completely spammed with people from off-island trying to get Vivians. So this right here is another testament as to how non-foolproof and how flawed Campfire is. This flaw isn't related to one region, as plenty of players from all around the world have already noticed similar situations. Same problem in Israel, Sandstorm. Every single Campfire community is filled and spammed by Vivian's requests, making this feature completely useless. For those who don't know, Campfire is a social app developed by Niantic, which is meant to help Pokemon GO players coordinate with each other to complete in-person raid events in public, and look at how well that's going, Niantic. Great job, A+. No, more like an F-, okay? You failed the test, Niantic. Though it's on brand when it comes to failure, ain't it? In all likelihood, these are just growing pains that came with the full mass release of the app to the general public. It is understandable, however, that trainers would be frustrated with the app not working on the same day that remote raid passes were nerfed. Now, to be fair, when it comes to something brand new, something that just got released, obviously, there may be a high likelihood for there to be issues, but the thing is that when it comes to Niantic and issues, it goes together like peanut butter and jelly. It is a perfect match made in hell at the expense of their countless number of players. Now, ladies and gentlemen, another thing that I would like to address is this. Pokemon GO remote raid victims exposed by new Campfire feature. Okay, let's see what this is about. I'm a little concerned about how this was worded. As Niantic rolled out its social app, Campfire, to the general public, players are seeing the effects of remote raid pass nerfs even more. Shortly after Niantic implemented changes to nerf remote raid passes in Pokemon GO, it quietly rolled out its social app, Campfire, to the general public. The aim of Campfire is to help Pokemon GO players coordinate with other random players, making it easier to take on in-person content like raids and gyms. Unfortunately, now that Campfire can accurately give players info on the nearest gyms and raids, some rural players are learning just how much more inconvenienced they are now that remote raiding isn't as accessible. A post on the Pokemon GO subreddit gained a ton of traction among the community after it highlighted one fan's tough real-world situation, and let's actually navigate our way to Reddit to see what this is all about. So we have ourselves an image right here, and if I was to deduce what is taking place here, we have someone whose location in Utah, Arizona. My god, like that is way out there, but we can see where that person is, that blue dot, and we can see where all of the other things are, and it seems like there is a lot of distance. 40 miles! Nearest gym is 40 miles away! The victims are people like me. Holy shit. The OP titled the post, "Nearest gym is 40 miles away. The victims are people like me," with a screenshot attached that showed a map of their surrounding area. Sure enough, all of the icons related to Pokemon GO were quite a distance away from where they presumably lived. And yeah, that is, oh my god, I feel so bad for players like that. Holy moly. The post earned nearly 8,000 upvotes in under 24 hours, with over 500 comments from other trainers weighing in on the unfortunate situation. So that right there is gaining some massive traction, and Lord only knows what other players are going through the same or similar situations as that player in Utah. Many fans made jokes about the situation, like one who said, "Skill issue. Just establish a new city of 500,000 people, bro." Another player jokingly replied with unhelpful responses from other players like, "Just move," and "Game wasn't meant for you." And yeah, you know what? Like, that just goes to show further how incredibly disconnected and tone-deaf Niantic are when it comes to their player base for Pokemon GO. It's absolutely ridiculous. Some trainers suggested the OP should just work to nominate a bunch of stuff in their area to make Pokestops and gyms of their own. Of course, many noted that this was easier said than done. Have you ever driven through the western half of the US? At best, there may be a roadside table in some areas, and it may not get approved due to lack of safe pedestrian access. Basically took the words right out of my mouth. It's one thing to attempt to nominate a place, it's another to actually get it approved, which you have two chances of that, slim and none. While remote raid passes haven't been fully removed from Pokemon Go, although John Hankey actually wanted them fully removed, but thanks to pushback from his own staff, that's how we're in this situation in the first place, is thanks to John fucking Hankey, you know? Oh my god, I hate that guy. Their utility has certainly been diminished, which has led many rural and disabled players to lose hope in participating in the game like they used to. And you see, with changes like that further alienates various portions of their player base, as I have addressed in previous videos. You have players that live in rural areas. You have players that are limited physically, mentally, emotionally, with disabilities or injuries, things like that. You can't just make your game tailor-made to be advantageous for one group of players. Like, there has to be some way to accommodate any type of player that wants to enjoy Pokemon Go and have a fair shake at playing that game. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, another day, another chapter written in this disaster piece when it comes to Niantic and Pokemon Go. Holy moly. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about what we talked about. Do you agree? Do you disagree? All that fun stuff. I always love to hear back from you guys at the end of the day. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you next time.